Hey guys, welcome back to Triple Play TV. I'm Jennifer and we're here today with Mark, the famous Mark Peterson.
Hello, infamous, and welcome everybody. Man, it's been a long time.
It has. I'm so happy to have you here. It's been a while since you've been in.
I'm older, wiser. Well, we were here a couple of months ago because we had an event in Idaho. We stayed in the hotel.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it was wonderful. We just on their 25th anniversary.
25th anniversary. So.
And I've been here for 20 years.
Yeah,
I mean,
at least.
I broadcast live 20 years ago when you first came on, right?
Exactly. Yes, you came out for 4 Free Fridays.
4 Free Fridays, yeah.
And all that fun stuff.
Oh man,
so.
that was pretty cool. Things have changed.
It has.
It's been a lot of changes.
I have a few questions I want to
Oh,
ask you about those good old days.
All right, go ahead, hit me.
All right, but I need the readers because it has been 20 years.
We're getting older.
We are. Okay, you've been a familiar face here at Triple Play 4 years, like we said. Do you remember your first visit here?
Well, we were broadcasting, and back then we had to have a live truck with a mast, right? So we got here an hour early, so that's 4 in the morning.
Correct.
Which had me at work at 2:30 in the morning to get everything ready. So that was going to already set up to be a long day, and then cabling. You know, everything is so much easier now. We had to run cables. I mean, all the way through everything to get to places. So I think. At one point, we had 3 reels, 300 feet of cable stretched out to do the broadcast.
And I remember how hard it was in the water park.
Yeah. Oh, and the humidity, because, I mean, we would do some of the 4 Free Fridays in the wintertime. And again, the wintertime, and it's 85 degrees and 80% humidity or 90% humidity. And you're going like, wow, this is different. And everything had to thaw out because it was sitting in the live truck all night.
Yep. And the lenses had a defog.
Oh, yeah. First world problems. It was pretty cool. And it was always cool to get people here that early in the morning to actually, do. My kids were stunt kids.
Yes.
So they would come in here and hang out in the pool all morning long while we were broadcasting. They hated that. And they'd go, like, okay, we're going to do the gaming room, and their eyes would light up, and you'd hand out the cards, and they're like, Psh. So yeah, And then after that, and again, my stunt kids came in on later broadcasts. That first one was just me alone, and just talking about everything going on. I think it was not long after that we had Ronald McDonald here.
We did.
He's a crazy cat.
Ronald, and you'd put the big old bowling shoes on.
You cannot bowl in those things. It's hard enough to bowl, and then you put on size 28 shoes. But anyway, it was just not long after that my kids and I came here for the weekend, and that was really something. They loved it.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
They had a good time.
Dad had a pretty good time too, because I didn't have to worry about the kids.
Right. Except for putting more money on their cards for the arcade.
Okay, there's that. I forget. I think it was Joseph who, we handed out the game cards. I forget what they $10, $15 each on it or something, thinking that was going to last forever, and he was up in half an hour. I go, what? No, pacing. You got to pace yourself.
Exactly. Slow down there. Well, speaking of those things like 4 Free Fridays, fundraisers that we did here that you were very involved in with the Ronald McDonald House. You were involved in so many of those events. What drew you to those moments again and again? What made you want to keep coming back for those?
Well, first of all, on 4 Free Fridays, when you're giving away free stuff, everyone's pretty happy,
Yes.
And just a lot of people really enjoyed coming here. And I mean, there was so much to do. People loved it. Who doesn't love Ronald McDonald, right? And the kids got so excited when they saw him.
Exactly.
They'd run up and give him hugs, and I didn't get hugs. No, it was just very positive. It was just, it's positive, it's fun.
It was.
We're doing some good stuff.
And there were people, I remember when we did 4 Free Fridays, there were people that every time we did them, they'd keep coming in, not really for the free stuff, they just wanted to see you. They just wanted to see Mark, from television.
Well, I was thinner then, it was harder to spot. No, we did have a good time. We had a following, and people would come in, and some of the people I became friends with, and I still see them in stores. They go, Mark, oh, my dad, you know, this or that, or do you remember? One guy used to spend Friday mornings with his little girl, and they drove from Spokane all the way here, and, you know, got their, I forget what we were giving away.
Water park passes.
Water park passes, right. And they came, and that was just their father-daughter time on Friday mornings to follow me around on For Free Friday. And then I saw her, and she has graduated high school.
Oh my goodness.
That was like, what, 5 years ago?
Oh my gosh.
And I go, okay, I'm old. I am now officially old.
Old.
Because she was just a tiny little thing.
Yeah. And we did
coats for
kids.
kids.
For kids as well. And we would just get boxes full of coats here. People were amazing how they bring them in.
If you give people the opportunity to do good work, good things, they will respond.
They will.
And North Idaho is always very good about that, just showing up. And one gal, I think, brought in 10 Seahawks coats, brand new.
Yeah.
You know, that she had bought on clearance, but, you know, Seahawks still a pretty popular franchise.
Yeah,
you know, the kids loved it. So, yeah, the Coats for Kids was always fun, too, because we exchanged, you know, they got an exchange for it.
Exactly. And
it was pretty cool.
It was fun. All the little kids in their pajamas.
These are easy questions, by the way.
Oh,
I really
good.
appreciate that.
Oh, good. Hopefully this next one you'll say the same, right?
All right.
Okay, Triple Play is about fun.
Right.
Of course, but it's also about connection. Can you share what this place has meant to you personally over the years?
I was thinking about that, and there was one weekend in particular. We're heading to the farm. The farm's 1,000 miles away. And the boys, it was sort of a rough patch, you know, with moms and stuff. You know, one of those things, a single dad. And so I'm trying to get 3 boys ready to go to the farm, and it's a long drive. And it's a lot of stinky boys in a van, right? And so I said, I know what we'll do. How about if we go to Triple Play for the day, we'll spend the night, and then we'll take off in the morning, and we'll jet. So they swam, we bowled, played the games, laser tag. I did not do the ropes climbing. In fact, the rope climb wasn't even here then. Thank goodness. And did all those things, got up in the morning. The boys slept almost to Bozeman. I mean, it was like they were just knocked out, wore out, happy, you know. And I was going like, this is how to do this. This is how we start this trip. But it was just very cool that we weren't in Spokane. We were here. They were having fun. You know, the 2 older boys really could go anywhere they wanted. Right. It's safe. It's fun. You know, they're just sort of checking in. Well, we're going to, the putt-putt golf, you know, we did that. Of course, it's August, so it's hot. And it wasn't hot in here. It was hot in the pool, you know, and all the stuff, the water. But it was just, it really was a nice night. It was a fun way to kick off a 2-week workcation up at the farm. So it was great. And we actually did that a couple of times where it was just the boys and I, and
halfway.
let's just get away for a while. Yeah. We'd come here for a night and hang out and do a little stuff into Coeur d'Alene and then head back home. Right. So it was good quality time. Not to mention, I've got some friends in North Idaho. So I'd go, hey, the boys are here, we're playing. We'd come in, we'd have a beverage, maybe a little bit of food, you know.
And while the kids were playing.
Why the kids were away.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it's nice that, again, the older kids, I mean, Tillman was 2, 3. Yeah. So he was hanging. But the other boys, they could rock and roll, and I didn't have to worry about them.
And see, I remember Tillman a little more because I think the older ones were growing and kind of going, and he was at home still. And I remember him coming in and going, "When are we gonna play again, Dad?"
Yeah, Tillman. He is 21 now.
Oh my goodness.
21.
Talk about feeling old.
Yeah, that's on you now. And they still remember, you know, the various live shots and stuff, but they always loved being stunt kids.
Stunt kids,
where it was
even if
fun.
it was early.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, they
Real
knew.
early.
They knew they were going to get to have some fun if I brought them in and we did our thing.
I remember those days when I was like, oh my gosh, I got to get up and be there by 4.
Yeah. Now, and remember then, I was still doing the weather and the live shot, so I would have to prepare all that before I came in.
Exactly.
So the boys were up at 2:30 in the morning, so by the time we left here after the broadcast, 9:30, 10 o'clock, and headed back,
Uh-huh.
they were fast asleep before we
course.
hit 41.
Yeah, they're out.
Which was basically 1,000 yards away. Done.
How'd they go?
So it was always, it goes back to what I said earlier. It was always positive. There were no negatives. They had a good time.
Good.
You know, we had a
Happy
good
to
time.
hear that.
I got a break. They got to play. I got to take a big deep breath.
Exactly, which is important to a single parent at times.
Yeah.
They need a break.
Oh, it is. We have no one to hand our kids off to.
No.
You know? So now I can hand them off to an entire staff. Good luck.
Have fun.
Let me know what they do. Tell me the damage they've caused. We'll figure it out.
That's awesome. Okay, so moving on here, that's another
Okay.
one. You've worked with countless organizations through your work.
Yeah.
What made the partnership with Triple Play feel any different from others?
Through the Extreme Team, we dealt with families that were going through crisis. We were there to help them. So when you're revamping somebody's house, what do? You got to get rid of them. And so usually, and this is the early days of Extreme Team, so we did deal with some family issues. Now we're just working on bigger projects. But they were very impactful, but we couldn't have them in the house because we were doing construction. So we'd bring them here.
Yeah.
We would send them here. And the kids loved it, and the parents got a break, and they're in, the hotel, and then the kids are playing, and you hooked them up with game cards, and they got to do everything.
Yeah.
So they got 3 or 4 days of not being in the home, which needed ADA improvements, or, the new bedrooms we were building for the one young man who had just lost his dad, and all these different things. So, and I get a little choked up because it gives them that break.
Exactly.
So that we could do our work, they could do theirs, and when they came back, it was such a surprise.
Right. And they could have a relaxing time while they were here.
And then
not
I'd
have to worry about
see
it.
their reaction, then I'd cry.
Then, of course.
Yeah, I just,
Because we all know you're a big teddy bear.
a gooier teddy bear now. But no, so it was that, hey, we're coming in to help you, but I tell you what, we're gonna give you a bit of a break. And they always appreciated it.
It's awesome.
So those things, I've done fundraisers where, I've emceed and been an auctioneer at hundreds. I don't even know the count. And there have been countless times I said, hey, we're putting together packages for this, we need that. And you guys have always been really good about that.
Well, thank you.
Helping
We
us
love
out.
being part of that and helping people and making it easier on them.
Yeah, so, they'll go to an auction, they'll have some fun, they'll get a silent auction item where they buy, tickets and a one-night stay or whatever it might be, and then everyone's a winner.
Right.
And you guys donated that stuff, so you hopefully made a little something when they went to get the beverages and stuff, those things. But that's how it works. That's the relationship.
Right.
It's a lot of, we go back to positives. It's all positive.
Yeah, and helping your community
Yeah.
and everybody.
Yeah, everybody needs to do just a little bit. Just a little. You guys have done a lot.
Well, thank you. We like doing that. We like giving back to the community and
Right.
helping people. So.
Yeah.
Okay, now that you're starting a new chapter, we gotta chuckle a little bit about that since I saw you on the news last night. I see you in the morning.
The new chapter.
The new
My
chapter.
semi-retirement.
When you're retired, what will you carry forward from your time with Triple Play? Is there anything you would carry forward?
You're catching me on a very emotional day. We got the firefighters being brought back home and all of that. But I retired after losing my mom, my dad, and my sister all in 3 years. It was time to make memories, not money. And it's making those memories with your kids while you can. To make those memories with your families and friends while you can, while you're able to move around, while you're able to climb those stairs to get down the tube, which I would be stuck in right now if I tried. Maybe not. Just going, I'm going to be the German kid in Willy Wonka on this one. I'm waiting for the pressure to build up. The anticipation's killing me. It's Mark Peterson. Let's see if he gets shot out. And I know I don't mean to sound cheesy. But my wife and I love to travel. We love to do things. My wife and I were here, like I said, a couple months ago for an event. So it was nice to be able to go to an event and then come here. We don't have to drive, you know, at midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning,
Exactly.
you know, the hour plus home, and making memories. And I have a lot of good memories here, you know.
And not just with the kids, probably adults have fun here.
Well, no, that's
Like
the
you
thing.
and your
I
wife
was
are-
bowling and we do the putt golf, and the carts were one of my favorite.
The go-karts, yeah.
Love that. The worst one you ever had, the one actually, to be honest, I just donated the hockey skates that were given to me to Eagles Ice Arena to give to someone who needed them. Was when you tried to put the non-ice skating rink
gosh.
in. Do you remember that?
How could you forget
It
that?
was literally skating on a cutting board.
Exactly.
That was huge, and it worked, but
But
you know, but you were willing to try something new, and we're going like, so you could skate in the summer? Oh yeah.
they made it look really good at the show when we saw it.
Oh,
I mean,
they're
people were
skating
just
around
zipping around that thing.
But you've got to have really strong legs to push that.
Yeah.
I think that was the thing where we found out, if you're a good skater, you could play this.
Right.
I'm not a good skater. I wound up on my pride a couple of times on that particular live shot, I remember.
Yes.
And not an L&I claim, but yeah, close. I'm a horrible skater anyway. But I had those skates all those years.
Really?
Worn that one day.
Mhm.
And they were really nice ones, and it was a great gift, and it's been donated and passed on to someone, again, through Eagles Ice Arena and the junior hockey program that'll go there.
Good, so it'll help
'Cause
somebody else
I've been
out.
going through my shop, finding all of this stuff that I
Treasures.
received over the years, you know.
Mhm.
Mike Rowe, when he gets all this stuff, he auctions it off and makes millions of dollars.
Oh my goodness.
I don't have that pull, so I donate it to different
You just
organizations.
donate it.
Yeah,
Oh, and they
it's
appreciate
easy.
it.
Yeah, I
Some
hate throwing stuff
Kid maybe
away.
that couldn't afford them.
Right. I mean,
Yeah,
they're
they
you
get
know
it.
they were really nice skates. So and they had no brakes on the front. They were hockey skates.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do those.
No.
I gotta be able to stop. I can't stop talking. By the way, this is what I do for a living. I get paid by the word. All right.
So we've been here 25 years. Can't believe
Right.
it. You know, we were built, and I know there was some skepticism in the community. Is it going to last? Is
Yeah.
it not? What do you think we have to do or should do to make it last another 25 years?
You've been doing it. You have brought in different things. You've changed things. You haven't had the same old stuff year after year after year. You continually try to freshen it up. No thank you on the ropes course, but
I'm there with you. I've
Yeah.
never been up on that
No,
thing
I
yet.
have been on it once.
Okay.
And there's a little one now just running around like it's nothing. But you try different things, and what that is an investment. You know, so you're investing in the future of it, and I think you need to do, just continue to do what you've been doing. I mean, that's why it's been so successful, and that's why people come back, because they go, oh, there's something new. We're gonna try this, try that. The bowling, I don't know how many different facelifts it's had, and different ways of bowling, and the
Right.
blackout bowling and the black light, but I don't even know what it's called, but it's really hard when, you know,
Yeah.
you see the pins glowing down there and you go like, okay, this is new. I was an AJBC coach when I was young, when I was a teenager.
Oh, really?
American Junior Bowling Congress coach. I bowled on leagues.
Wow. So what's your high game?
My high, oh, you would bring that. I think 221.
Well,
I
good.
think 221 back. That's the highest.
Mhm.
And I only got into the 200s a couple of times.
Mhm.
My average, because everyone cares, in league was 117,
Okay.
and my tournament average was about 140.
Wow.
Some call that sandbagging. I always do better under pressure,
Yeah.
you know. And it was true. I really did.
Right.
So, because I was messing around during league.
Well, good.
None of that has anything to do with triple play.
No, but we have bowling.
Yeah, but we have bowling. So I think you just got to do that. And I think that the 3D, what was the 3D game? Is it still down there? I was here for a live shot. Had a reporter, we had a new employee. I think she was a reporter years ago. And you had that, the new game where you had the 3D or whatever glasses.
Oh, the Hollygate.
The Hollygate. Or was that it? Yeah, he goes, I don't know. He's too young. He doesn't even remember.
The XD dark ride that you
yeah.
sit with the
Right.
shoot.
So cool.
Yes. Yes.
And I was in
yes.
that thing for like an hour.
Oh my gosh,
Because
I
after
love that ride.
because in between live shots, I'd go, okay, load this thing up again. And they go,
Right.
what? Oh, I'm going again. And I love that. So, I mean, you have the room to do these things, and you take advantage of that.
Right.
So, yeah, I just think if you continually go to those shows and not do any more ice skating, you'll be fine.
No more ice skating, that's off the.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to bring that up,
No,
but I
no.
do mean to bring
It's
that
a
up.
standing joke around here, honestly, about the ice skating rink.
What
especially the
happened
new
to all the
kids.
cutting boards?
Honestly, I'm not sure. They could be
Yeah,
still
they still
stacked
could be
somewhere.
somewhere.
I don't know. I know that they donated all the skates to somewhere,
Right.
so they got the skates and everything. Because, like you said, they're like brand new.
Yeah, oh, they were
Hardly,
gorgeous.
they were hardly ever
Yeah.
used. You know, it just didn't.
Yeah,
There's just so much.
but it's in the attempt. I
right.
mean, you tried
have
something
to try
new,
things.
and some of the new stuff you've tried has been home runs,
Exactly.
right? And then
Mhm.
some of the things not so much. So
The
you're
ru-
batting pretty
Exactly.
good average.
I used to joke with them when they talked about getting the XT Dark ride, and I was
Mhm.
like, "That's not a ride," you know, because I'm thinking rides like
Right.
a roller coaster
Yeah.
or a different. And they're going, "No, wait till it gets here," and then you
Yeah.
get there, and it's just
It's pretty cool.
It's like a ride.
It was
It's
pretty cool.
It is very cool.
Um,
Yes.
So yeah, I think changing up games and continuing to do what you do and the involvement in the community, I think people respect that. I do. And just keeping it out there. You know, I think what you really need to do is have a few more high schools in here on their senior night. Oh wait, you do that every year too.
We do that. Yeah, we're booked.
Is that crazy?
I gotta have. I wish I had like 10 more Saturdays on the second
Right.
Saturday. You know,
Yeah.
because that's everyone kind of wants the same dates. So yeah.
So I've never been here on a senior night.
Okay.
How crazy is that?
It's not that bad really because we are so big, you know,
They're
even if
spread
a
out.
class has 200 or so,
Yeah.
that's gonna be like nothing in here. We've started doing 2 school at a time, which has
Mhm.
worked out really good because it's given more opportunity for more schools to come here.
Just not rivals. Don't put
Not,
the rivals.
no, we never do rivals. Oh gosh, no rivals. But yeah, we do the meets here.
Yeah.
Your kids went to meet,
Yeah.
didn't they?
Yeah.
They come every year.
Yeah, that's cool. That is
Yeah,
very
so it's
cool.
been great. But you know, I have so many memories with you from crazy times here trying to make you lose it
Yeah.
while you were on air.
Yeah, thank
where
you
I
for
put
that.
cinnamon buns on my
Right. We
head
have
for
pictures
you.
of that.
Yes,
Yeah, I do
you know, and
I do.
from just fun birthday party celebrations and everything.
Yeah,
you know.
it's something where it's interesting to have a destination in your
Mhm.
backyard.
Right. Like you said, even from Spokane.
Yeah.
You come over and spend the night at the
Right.
hotel and spend the day here, and it's like a mini getaway vacation.
Well, the kids get to do what they want to do.
Mhm.
I see many a mother, not so much dads, but I see lots of parents reading, just getting to read a book. You know, because the kids are busy and then they pop in every 15, 20, 30 minutes and go. And then they go and they get back to their book. And so that tells me that they're comfortable.
Yeah.
And I'm going to throw this out there. If people come here, my boys have remarked, have actually mentioned if we're going to go through here and we're not stopping, we're heading to, can we stop for breakfast? Can we just eat the breakfast there?
Oh, at the hotel?
Yeah. I go like, I think we're supposed to stay there to get the free breakfast. But you had a gal working there for years. She might still be there. I think she does still. I think she was here a couple of months ago.
Okay.
Setting up the breakfast buffet.
Uh-huh.
And everyone is always so nice in the morning. They're happy.
Good.
Again, which is a positive thing. I'm in a positive vibe, I guess. How about that?
Yeah, we
20
need to be with all the stuff that's been
With all
going on.
the stuff going
Yes.
on, we need as much positivity as we can
Yes,
get.
we do.
But I thank you. I thank you for, again, answering the call when I need stuff for the Extreme team, donating to the various different fundraisers, and you're going like, who is this for again? And this one's this. And then I try and give you a break for a while, and then I come back and you're there answering the phone. And not to mention, you answered the phone the other day just to give me a restaurant in Coeur d'Alene for a friend of mine. I'm going to call Jeff. She knows. Because you've been here forever.
Exactly.
But it has always, I've never left here without a smile.
Good. That makes me happy.
Yeah.
And I've never been around you without a smile, so.
Well, I pay you.
No,
I
no,
pay you
no,
good
you
money.
don't.
You know. But it's nice. Any other questions? I'm on a roll.
You are on a roll. No, I think I've hit everything, and I want to thank you so much for coming in here. You're one of my favorite people on earth, and Triple Play appreciates you for everything you've done for us or been here for us when we called you or something, and you're great. You have a big, big heart.
Thank you. And I appreciate that. Does your husband ever say, really, you'll get up early for Mark, but not for me to go fishing or something?
Oh, we'll talk about that.
Oh, sure, get up at 3 o'clock in the morning for Mark.
But you won't for me.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I wanted to get on
what's
the road
going on.
early on
Yeah.
this trip. You wouldn't get out of bed.
Yeah, this is not gonna work. Anyway, just thanks for the memories and for the help and for everything. I think you guys are great, and I think you will go another 25 years.
Well, thank you.
You
I
know,
hope so.
I think it's
Yes.
time to change the water in the pool. I'm just gonna make that suggestion. It's a joke.
Oh, oh my gosh.
So I'm like, what? We haven't changed that in 25 years?
We do it all the time.
I think we have. How warm is the water?
I am not sure.
Come
82?
on, 82 degrees.
82.
Thank you. You used to tell me that all the time.
82. 86 in the water park.
Yeah, yeah. And
82
then we'd
in the
sit
water
around waiting for that stupid bucket to pour over. And
Took
we
forever.
and so the boys and I would be like, okay, so whoever gets closest, so I mean, the games you come up with
Yeah,
to keep,
exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Made it
To keep
easier.
them standing there.
Yeah, made it easier to be here.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Mark.
I love you.
I love you too.
You be good.
You take care.
All right, everyone. Have fun, make some memories, and blessings to all.
Thanks, everyone.